Hey, how's it going everyone? So we got some news today covering the new figures based off of the Tales of Tmnt series premiering on Paramount Plus. So literally out of nowhere, I guess now we're getting the return of the mix and match figures, and of course these are completely brand new figures just based off of that unique art style from, Mutant Mayhem. And these look really interesting, and I just couldn't really help but make a little video about it, even though I've been having issues with, my cameras and all my, my stuff. But these do look really interesting. I'm actually quite surprised that they brought this back, considering how old this gimmick was, since they actually did this back during the 2012 series. I think this subline came out around maybe 2014-ish or so. I'm honestly not too sure. But it's interesting to see that they're definitely trying to add that towards this new current era of turtles, and they do look really nice. I mean, the sculpt of some of the figures in the paint looks pretty cool. I'm glad that we're also getting sneak peeks of other characters as well, but before I go on to that, basically this is what it's sort of based off of. This is like the 2012 series. They basically came up with that gimmick during their mutation subline. Yeah, and I remember at first a lot of people were a little bit weirded out by the concept. They weren't really too much into it at first, but ended up kind of becoming really fun at the end. And it had a pretty decent run. I mean, unfortunately, yeah, there was supposed to be a few more figures like Baxter, Stockman, and Leatherhead. And unfortunately, they never really got the initial mutations released. But still, it was a pretty good run for what they had. So, again, I'm glad that they're actually bringing this back. Although I had to kind of let you guys know, because this is, brand new, because this was just announced literally today. And this was also teased last night by Playmates. There's no official date as to when they'll come out. We'll probably find out about that somewhere down the line. One thing I do want to mention is this is how the package used to look during the 2012 run. This was actually my very first figure too that I actually got from the mix and match figures. And of course this is wave 1. The reason why I wanted to bring it up is because they did mention in the description that the new figures are going to come with 2 pieces instead of just 1. So you see how this first version of Shredder had the Donatello arm. Eventually they re-released it, and they also gave him an extra Leonardo head. So of course they're gonna add a lot more to it with these newer figures, which is pretty nice because it was always kind of annoying that you only got 1 piece. So it definitely adds on to the value of it, and of course it functions the same way. And I guess final thoughts. I mean, of course this also shows off some of the new category of characters. I mean, we got Metalhead. That blue robot I'm not too sure about, but apparently the one in the middle is supposed to be Bishop, which that's pretty interesting. I wonder how that's gonna go. One thing I want to note is with Splinter, it kind of looks like he has cloth for his robe, which if that's the case, that's pretty cool that they're bringing that back. It's hard to really tell because we don't really have too many images of these guys. We only got just 2 pictures. We got this one and then the next one you're about to see, and for the most part, they got it down pretty good. So I'm kind of curious if they'll do that to any of the other characters. So I guess final, now that I got that kind of out of the way, yeah, that's about it, I just wanted to kind of cover this real quick, because, I mean, I've been meaning to make a video, but obviously my equipment and all that, I've been having issues with this. So at least I got the YouTube, well, not YouTube Studio, I forgot what they call it, but I do have an app where I could edit my videos and all that, so it's all good. So it works out. I could definitely make videos like these and talk more about this kind of stuff and coverage. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you kind of like what you saw. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and that's about it. See ya.